appreciate that. All right, so Taiwo, I want us to start again from the beginning. So first, let's start by asking Taiwo. So before we even go on, I was trying to get the right pronunciation of your surname. I don't know if I got it right. Pardon me if I got that name. What's the right way to pronounce it?
Shemede.
Okay, Shemede. Oh, my apologies. I need to read you.
No, that's fine.
Oh, Shemede. Okay. All right. So, who is Taiwo Shemede? Let's start from here. What's that this time? Let's start from.
Yes, my name is Shemede Taiwo. It's like you playing the music.
Yes, that's it's part of it.
Okay. I am the son of the Baale of Makoko, houses of water. You know, when we started, I started when I was still at the age of 10 years old. Back then, I used to go with my dad. We used to go out for fishing. You know, the strength of the community is fishing, whereby the men have to go out for fishing, so the women work the market. Ever since then, I started going out for fishing. Whenever I come back from fishing, I have to go to school again. And aside from that, when I come back from school, I always want to like bring all the kids together, teach them on how to read and write. During 2012, the governor gave us 72-hour notice to evacuate all the houses we have on water. We thought it was a joke. So on Monday morning, they came in and they started shooting. It was massive shooting. Some of our men were shot to death. The vice to my dad, his name is Azimpono. He was shot to death during the process. So we took the body to Alausa to meet Governor Fashola. That was 2012. And when we got to Alausa, they said the governor is not at home, so we need to go back home. So we are like stranded. There's a man from Delta State, his name is Felix Moka. He was the one up to approach them and talk to them. We are Nigerian. Let the government come out and talk to us. That's when Fashola came outside and it was like, he's sorry for the loss. And for now, there's nothing they can do about it. That every one of us should go back home. Then,
wow. Okay. So oh wait, please go on. Yeah, go on, please.
So we all left on the same day. You know, when we go home, we were all stranded. We don't have people to run to. We were in the community because we were all scared of the government. We know they might come anytime and start chasing us again. So, and there's a man, like I said, from Delta State. His name is Felix Moka. He has to check this case to federal court, Ikoyi. And when we got to the court, the governor lied on us. He said we are not even up to 100. The community more than 200,000. Wow. The government said we are not even up to 100. It's just a small community we want to renovate. Then the same day, the judge said he has been hearing about Makoko for a long time. And he has been in Nigeria for a while. That, oh, today I'm going to Makoko. I want to see these people myself. So the judge, the state lawyer, and a lawyer, we still have some other people from the government, people from the house where they all came together to Makoko. So when they got to the school, the children welcomed them with national anthem of Nigeria. They wept, they all start crying. Then the judge said to the state lawyer, the first thing you need to do, go back to your governor, tell him to give them a school and hospital. But now nothing has been done. Nothing has been done. Then I told my dad, since the government is not doing it, there's not even a need for us to wait for the government anymore. This is Nigeria. Let's get started. Let's start doing something. Then from there, I started with 20 children in the school. I started teaching them whenever I come back from school. I still have to teach them as well. And I think I have a fishing boat. I have a fishing boat of myself. I have a outboat engine I use for fishing. Then I told my dad, I want to sell them out. so that I can start the school building. In that process, I give out my fishing boats, even my houseboat engine. I sold them about 600,000 naira. So I started the school building. I started the foundation myself. I started building the school, and I still have to reach out to different people. Mostly, sometimes we have some tourists that comes around. When most of them comes around, I share the story with them. I started talking to my friends, and I got in contact with Do Good Africa. So they came in and they started supporting as well. Then I have to build the first school. So then in the school right now, I have 621 in the school presently.
Wow. So, hold on. I want us to take that. I want us to take that carefully and gently. So, in a community where there was no school before, where you do not have access to hospital, you do not have access to water, you took the initiative, to start a school. That's after selling your own means of livelihood, because I think that's a very valid point. Your own means of livelihood to start a school, and you have currently over 600 students.
621.
621 precisely.
Yes,
wow.
in the school right now.
I wish we actually having this in like a physical conversation, and I have audience. I would have just said, you know what, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, let's stand up, to give a sounding round of applause to this. Wow, I'm speechless. You know what? I've known you for a while, but probably this is the first time I'm actually hearing this. And I must say I'm blown away. I'm totally blown away, because I'm really surprised, and I would say I'm in shock right now. Over 621 students. Okay, so you know what? Okay, I know you stated what probably brought about this whole decision, but I'm still forced to ask rather, what inspired you? What is it? Just that incident, the case with the government, or was there something else that probably inspired you, to say, you know what? Yeah, I've been making a living with my boats, and I'm going to sell this boat. Or this time around, I'm going to build a school to cater for students. But I don't know. Is it that the student, they pay school fees? Or probably that is where you are able to then make some money. So what exactly, actually start from the first question, what exactly inspired that decision to start the school?
Yes, what really inspired me was I want the best for Makoko. And I told my dad, like, these children, I want them to go to school. I want them to have education. Like in the whole Makoko, like I said, we have more than 200,000 people living on water. Most time I thought of it myself. Like let's say out of the 200,000 people living on water, we don't even have 2% of them that can speak in English.
Wow.
Then I told my dad, we still have a long thing to do. Like what I really want for them is, I want them to go to school. I want them to have education. And no, because even right now, we are not even safe. Look at what is happening outside Lagos. The government can come in anytime, start chasing people away. So what I wanted to come up with, I want the children to go to school. I want them to go to university. I don't want them to be like our father. Even my own father cannot even speak in English. My mom cannot. So, like, I want them to go to school. I want them to have education. Even though, like, if the government come in anytime and start chasing them away, I know it will be easy for them to get work outside.
Yeah, you're very correct.
Yes, and aside from that, I want most of them to go to school. They can represent Makoko. If most of them become a better person in the future, definitely they'll come back and give back to the community. That's one thing. And again, we need lawyers, we need doctors, we need different people in different positions that can help the community. And aside from that, before I start the school building, I have to pull down my own house where I sleep. I pulled it down, and even my dad was even saying that if I should do that, where am I going to sleep? I said he shouldn't worry about me. So I have to start squatting with one of my friends in Makoko. for about 5 years, 5 good years.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
5 good years. Yeah, 5 good years.
Okay.
So aside from that, and right now we have a lot of these children, a lot of them, and most of them want to go to school. We still have a lot of them at home, and the school presently is not even enough to like accommodate all the children in Makoko. So from there, I started reaching out to friends again. Oh, I need to start another school building. But right now, I am building a very big school in Makoko presently.
Sorry,
Like
I didn't get that last statement. You said what?
I say right now, I'm building another school in Makoko.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, very big one. It's bigger than the first one.
Whoa. Okay, so I think I've been following up with you online. I've been seeing the process, of building the school. In fact, I also see that a couple of times, like just like you mentioned, we have a lot of celebrities and influencers, coming around, around the school. Okay, let me start by first asking. So how has the support been like, for this school? Has it just been your own personal money that is being spent, in trying to build this school? Or are there ways that you're getting support, to really get this done?
Just like I said, the first school, I sold out my things to start the first school, and I have to go to Africa, and I have some other people that came in at the right time. So some of them decided to support me. Even the second school I'm building right now, I have some friends on my Instagram page. Most of them decided to come and see it themselves. Most of them came from different all over the world. Like, oh, Taiwo, you inspired us. We love what you're doing. So most of them decided to support me. Like the schools we have in Makoko, like the first school I built, even the second one, we made it a free school. Like most of the parents cannot even afford to pay for the school fees. Like sometimes I have a difficulty in paying my staff. Like last month, I don't even have money to pay them. Like I reached out to a friend and he sent some money, then I have to pay them. What I did is that I have to make some canoes, some boat myself. I made it myself.
Okay.
Like sometimes if people want to do donation, I tell them, oh, can you make a boat for us? So when they make a school boat, well, what I do is that I give it out to the youth in the community to work. So I have to give it out to them to work. So when they work, at the end of every month, they make a return. So I can use that in paying the teachers. So no need for me to be waiting for people to donate, or no need for me to be waiting for people to like, oh, I need money to pay my staff. I have some both that are working. It's just a way of empowering the youth as well. Because most of them make money from this.
Are you saying now that in the school, students don't pay school fees?
They don't pay as well. If you go to my page, you see people donating the school uniform. Sometimes I made some myself. Even the school standard, the books, the notebooks, and everything. It's free. They don't pay at all.
Wow. I know right now. The way I'm saying my wow, it's making me sound like a police siren. But that's just an expression of how shocked I am actually. And before I know you've taken us through how this started, what you're doing currently. Let me quickly say before we go on that if you're watching this, I would like to plead with you that please kindly share this with your contacts, your friends, people within your reference network. Let them also come online. We are spotlighting stories of impact where they can also learn from. It is not until you have the whole world before you can make a change. What it takes is just that willingness, to do something and get it started. And that is what we're trying to actually push out with Coappt Impact Corner, to let the world know that the world can be better if we all can decide to, play our part. And the way we're also playing that part is to spotlight stories like this to the world. Let people see, let people hear, let them know that they can also be part of the transformative agenda, in their society. And please do not forget, if you have questions, if you have comments, kindly drop them in the chat box. You're free to please share this right now to your friends. Let them know that we are live so they can actually come on board and join the conversation. Please don't be selfish and be the only one listening to this. Be good enough to kindly share them with your contact. Let them come online and join. And I'll be taking your comments very soon on YouTube to probably have questions so that we can, go on. So back to you, Taiwo. Now, I know that I've seen your posts online. I've seen, several celebrities come on board, come visit Makoko. I have been to Makoko myself. I've met your dad, and we've done a couple of things also in Makoko. And I'm sure that was I also, got to meet you for the first time then. I think that's about 5-6 years ago. Now, well, I will not say I'm not a celebrity. I'm a celebrity in my own, let me put it that way, my own corner. But for the different celebrities that have been to Makoko, I've seen a lot of pictures, and I've seen WizKid has been to Makoko. I've seen, is it Gaga? I'm not really sure.
Yes.
Yeah, because I tried to memorize their names so that I can actually make reference to that. Yeah, I think there was a time a lady from BBC also, because I think he did a post about a lady from BBC who came to Nigeria, visit them, and I'm sure that a lot, because I've seen a lot, especially foreigners, a lot of foreigners have also been coming, through. I wanted to take me through a very short journey about your interaction with most of these influencers, celebrities, foreigners. How have they been of value, to the development of Makoko? I'm just so interested in knowing.
Yeah, firstly, I have to say a very big thanks to Almighty God. When I started, people were like even laughing at me that why do I even have to give out my boat and an outboat engine? Before I met WizKid, there is a guy who called me. His name is Femi. I don't even know it was the P of WizKid. That's the P. So he said someone is in the car, you want to see me? I was like, okay. I was actually in the school teaching. Then I came on land because even before he called me, I have to send the location to them. They should stop at the front of the mosque. As usual place I used to meet you guys back then.
Yes.
So when I got to the mosque, and the security was much like the area boys, everybody were outside. Nobody knew it was WizKid that was inside the car. Then it was the PA said I should enter inside. They want to talk to me. Even nobody knew that it was WizKid. Once I got inside the car, then I saw him. I said, Big Busy. Then it was like, Taiwo, right? I said, yes. Then he said, he has been watching me on social media for a while.
Wow.
Then he brought out his phone. He said, is this not my picture? So this is my school, right? I said, yes. He said, I'm going to the school today.
Wow.
Then I said, oh, that's fine. Then he said I should go outside and talk to the boys. He's going to make them happy that none of them should fight and everything. I have to go outside and tell guys that they should calm down. There's someone in the car that wants to visit my school. Everybody should calm down. Then he's going to see you guys. And that's how we got to the school. And when we got to the school, like the crowd was much. We didn't even get time to talk. Even when we got into my office, like people were much everywhere, like WizKid, everybody wanted to see him, everybody wanted to talk to him. Then he said, oh, Taiwo, you're going with me today. You're going to my house today, so we can sit and talk more. I was like, oh, that's fine. So when we got outside, he said I should get into his car, and I entered. So when we got to his place, we sat down, we talked about different things. Then I decided to leave. Then the next day he called me again. He said I should come back. Then I went to his house. So he brought out a lot of plans on how to help the community. He said he loved what I'm doing. Different thing. And he also promised, he even wanted to put down the school. He said he wanted us to start the school building all over again. He's going to tell most of these developer or most of these architects to come and make it a very nice school. Then I was like, it's a new school. Why don't you build another school? Then he said, oh, that's fine then. But now we have not started WizKid project, but we are starting the project very soon. So one of the things they want to do in Makoko is they want to make sure every house in Makoko have a solar panel.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's what.
I want to say that again. They want to make sure that every houses in Makoko have access to power through solar panel.
Yeah, 2 solar panel. And
Mm.
again, the second, he said we should remove all the old boats, the canoes in Makoko. So he
Okay.
wants to bring in new ones.
Mm.
And secondly, he said we should look for a place that can build a view center. That if I want to build more schools, he's ready to build more schools for us. And again, he wanted to make a nice place, town hall, different things. And again, he said we wanted to make sure that all the houses we have in Makoko, we want to make sure we build them properly. So it can
Okay.
just be in form of a tourist attraction.
Mm.
Then I told him instantly, I said, Big Wiz, we have a problem with the government.
Yeah, in fact, I was going to come there. I was going to come there with
Yeah.
that.
I told him that
Yes.
I told him we have a problem with the government. That the government is trying to like demolish people here.
The place,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then he was like, "Oh, am I for you?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, well, what I need to do is that maybe I'll go with him to see the governor, or he will go by himself to see the governor." I said, "Oh, anyhow you want it to be, that's fine." Then he went to the government. He spoke to the governor. Then they had a conversation together. Then the governor said, "Okay, you should go ahead and do it." He got an approval from the government that he can start doing whatever I want to do in Makoko. Then again, we have to come back. Then I have to call the whole community. We had a meeting together. And that's that. And Larry Gaga, there's a celebrity that came some days back, French Montana Swali.
Oh, okay, yeah, French Montana. I think he's
French,
He's an American singer, right?
he's from Morocco, but basically he stays in America.
Yes, but
Yeah,
he's based in America, yeah.
yeah, he stays in America. And Swali is from America, United States.
Yeah.
So when they came, they were like, "Oh, Ty, we want to shoot a video." I said, "Oh, that's fine." And he said, we have been seeing you on YouTube videos and everywhere. So we believe you are the best contacts. I said, "Oh, that's fine." Then it was like, "What do I need to do?" I said, "Oh, no, we always want to have people to visit, like especially most celebrity. Most of them can decide to, oh, this is what I want to do for the community." Then after the video, he left, he got my contact, he left, he chatted me, "Oh, Taiwo, like how much do you need to build a school?" Like I was like, right now things are very, very expensive. Like building a school right now is going to cost a lot. Then it was like, okay, is 20,000 USD okay? I said, "Oh, that's fine." I said,
Wow.
fine. I said, "Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's a good way to start." Then it was like, okay, we know what that he wanted to make sure he give out a canoes. You want to make sure you give out canoe for that will be the first project. That's what our friend Montana said. Then after that, they donated 250 canoes.
What? Did they just say 250 canoes?
Yes, they promised to donate 500. I think next month or next upper month they start.
Okay, so one canoe cost how much? I'm trying to do the math in my head right now. So a canoe cost how much?
Yeah, one canoe right now is 120,000 naira.
120,000. So we're talking about, I think my math is very bad. I'm not going to try and calculate right now. So, so probably we're talking about
Sorry, please a minute. My lights went off. Let me.
Yes, we're talking about now we're talking about let's say 20 million if I'm correct, Abi. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of us who are good in mathematics, you can actually have to do the calculation, from your hand. But one interesting thing that I've been getting from this conversation right now, which I'm still going to, as we continue with Taiwo, is the fact that I don't want us to get carried away, by the success stories, what is happening, the plan for, the plan to donate schools, the plan to, give boats and all those things. Do not forget that it took someone It took someone the decision to get something started. Now, this decision is not only changing the trajectory of his own life, but it is changing the whole community. So his action alone is changing a lot of things. His decision to get students, to get children to go to school. It's not just getting students, it's not just getting children to go to school, but it's also getting young people to get employed, to get a means of livelihood. It's going to even have, help the whole community with access to lights, to solar panel. They're going to change the structure of the buildings to make it more attractive for tourists. And these are some of the things that our government sometimes miss out, because I've been to that place, and when it said the idea of branding it, make it like a tourist center, it clicked to me like, wow, what if that was what the government decided to do, and to turn the whole place around, leave the people still living there, but make it a place where people can always come in, and a tourist center, just to put it that way. So Taiwo, since you're back, let me bring you back. So I did not take the whole time from you to continue with this conversation, but I would like to yeah, I'm with you, but I want to quickly round off with the story so that we can also go on, but you can continue, please.
Like even most of these celebrities, whenever they give out things, they put it on social media. Oh, we give out these 500 canoes. Like the post when the post went viral, people were like, oh, different people reaching out to me. Oh, French Montana donated 500 canoes. Like even the whole community, everybody was just coming to my house. I was like, we got 250 canoes, but they said in future they're going to donate 250 canoes. So that canoes, we just have to give it out to the people in the community, give out to everybody, those that cannot even afford it. We give it out to them. And the other celebrities that have been coming, like, let's talk about Gaga. Gaga is just a very nice person. So whenever he comes around the community, he always wants to make sure he gives out food to people. And we also try to support them in one way or the other. Or try to ask them, what do they need? Should we give them money to start up a business? And even WizKid, like WizKid, but for now, we're still working on this project. I think by the grace of God, we'll make Makoko a tourist attraction for people to visit. For people to visit. And I also want to, like, most of the donation also come from most of these white people.
Yeah, I was going to take you to that part. Well, not to use the word white people, but let me use the word the foreigners. Those who are not Nigerians, probably those who are coming from other countries. And of what way have they been of benefits? Because I see a lot of time that people come in with cameras, to do videos about the place. In fact, I remember that there was a time we came in, and also we came with our camera. We were trying to do video, and a lot of people were very reluctant. Now, why they were reluctant, and why I also would not blame them, is this. Now, there's the perception that people come into communities like this, they take pictures, they do videos, they just they put them online and they use them to make money, and why the community itself is not growing. So is this the case with Makoko, and how is having foreigners come into the community also helping?
Like foreigners have been really kind. Those foreigners that have been visiting, they have contributed a lot to the growth of Makoko. Let me say it this way. Like some of the children that did their JAM last 2 years, some of them are in university right now. They are being sponsored. They are being sponsored by these white and foreigner people. Like some of them that did even their JAM this year was sponsored by the foreigner. And we have right now, we have a lot of Makoko students in university right now.
Wow.
If I can count now, we have more than 50 of them in university.
Wow. Which was not how it used to be before, right?
Which was not how it used to be before. Like most of them specialize in fishing. But right now, every parent wants their children to go to school.
Hmm. Hmm.
We want their children to go to school. Like the foreigners, they have been really helpful. Sometimes some of them just come with the notebooks, textbook for the school. Oh, Taiwo, this is notebook for primary 1. This is textbook for primary 6. So that's
Hmm.
how we keep running the school. That's how we keep going as well. But sometimes it's challenging.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes people come, just like you said, they make videos. They ask you several questions. You tell them the stories and everything. Some of them will like, oh, when we go back to our country, we'll send you some money. Yeah, and in fact, the funniest part is that if they want to say that, they say that in the presence of my father, everybody.
Oh.
Yes.
Hmm.
So when they leave, you start sending messages to them. Oh, you promised to give us this money. They've
Hmm.
never responded to you again. They won't even bother to talk to you again.
Wow. And,
And
and,
again,
and, and that is not
from there,
painting you well because they've
yes,
made promises in front of everybody.
you see, from there, the community will now start asking you, but the people say they're giving you us money now. Then
Hmm.
if I try to explain to them, most of them will say like, oh, maybe they have given me the money. I said, no, they've not.
Hmm.
They've not. So it's not easy, dude.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes
So,
we face a lot of difficulties with the area boys, but right now, most of them, the last time WizKid came, WizKid stopped that.
okay.
WizKid stopped that. No, the last time WizKid came, the whole area boys, everybody was just coming to my house. We had a WizKid give you 20 meter. We had a WizKid give
Ah.
you 20 million. We were just coming to my house at night, evening, those area boys. Then directly I called WizKid. I say a big Wiz, like I'm unable to sleep in my house. This is what is happening. Then he said, Taiwo, don't worry, just come over to my side. Then I went to his side. Then it's like he talked to Kunle Poli.
Oh, okay.
So Poli has to reach out to the area boys and tell them that none of them should stop me, even though if I'm coming with any visitor. None of them should not even try it.
Hmm.
That was when all of them started. All of them are even scared of me right now.
Okay, so let me take this now to the challenges. Since we started from we started with some of these challenges. But what other challenges are you currently facing? With the work you do, that you think it's very important for everyone to know about. What are challenges you're facing currently?
Yeah, the challenge I'm facing right now, let's say the children in the orphanage.
Okay.
Yeah, the children in the orphanage. Like sometimes to get them food is very hard. Like even sometimes when I'm broke, when I tell people I don't have money, no people don't believe me. They don't believe me. Even most of these people, when I try to reach out to them, oh please, we need support. They say, oh, the celebrities have been reaching out to you. So I was like, most of these celebrities, like none of them, they don't even give me money. I'll say it is like this live
Yeah.
screening.
Yeah.
Like they have not even say, oh Taiwo, this 5 million is for you. No. So most of them give you the money, oh Taiwo, use this 200,000 to buy stuff for the children. And I have to use that to buy the stuff and make a video of it.
Exactly.
I have to post it. They have to see it. So anything they give me, I have to make a video. I post it. Oh, then I tag them. Oh, this is what I use the money for.
Now that's for accountability and transparency, which is very, very important. And I must give you kudos for that because it's very, very important. Okay, so now talking about the orphanage. So the orphanage you have children who is it how does that orphanage works? How does it work? Is it for children who are
This is how it works. Like in according to our culture, if you lost your dad and your mom, it's now the responsibility of the chief of the Baale to take care of the child.
Oh.
Yes, in Makoko now, like if you lost your dad and your mom, the community will bring that child to the chief. Oh, you have to be the one to take care of the child. So that's it. And there's a white guy, his name is Nick Indigo Traveler. So when he came, Nick, his name is Nick.
Okay.
So when Nick came to Makoko, he tried to stay with us. Sometimes these white people now, they always want to spend the night to spend some days.
To experience the place.
To experience, yes. You notice that most of the children, like we have some of the orphans that stay with us. You know that most of them are sleeping outside. Sometimes even me myself, I have to sleep outside on water.
Wow.
Yeah, it's normal. Everybody does that in Makoko. So while I was sleeping outside, Nick said, "Oh, Taiwo, are you going to sleep here?" I said, "Oh, this is how we've been doing." Then he said, "What of the children?" Even the children were sleeping outside. Then he said, "Taiwo, no. Let's come up with a building for them." Then he has to talk to his followers. Then they wait some funds. They send the money. That's when we built the orphanage.
Wow.
So that's when we built the orphanage. And you know, just like it's a responsibility of the chief to take care of the orphans. My dad is very old and my mom is old. So I have to be the one and one of my brother that assist me to take care of the orphans. To take care of the orphans. But the greatest challenge we ever faced it was during this COVID-19.
Wow.
Like to get access to food. I tried all I could. There's no way I could get food. So I started reaching out to different people. Even people I reached out to, they said, "Oh no, we can't come outside." The government said we should not come outside.
Yeah.
Oh, should I come myself? Yes. Should I come out myself? They said no. There's this foundation from I think Gaga Foundation.
Gaga.
Yeah, Gaga.
Okay, Gaga.
Jaga.
Okay.
Yeah, Gaga Foundation. Like even the food they brought outside, we went outside to get the food. People said no, the food is not even enough. Even all the food that were sent from the government, they said no. People from the water cannot get the food because the food is not enough for the people on the land.
For the land.
Yeah, so I have to. Then Gaga Foundation sent a message that I should come to Lekki. I have to go with the boats. I go with the very big boats. They gave us this small rice, palliative. They gave us 500 bag, 500 palliative rice, 500 beans, 500 sugar, 500 oil. So,
wow.
So we brought it to the orphanage. And when we brought it to the orphanage, we have to keep some for the orphans.
Yeah.
Then the rest of them, the chiefs, the elders, they came out and started giving it out to the people in the community. Yes, that's how it's been terrible.
So just to cut you there. Now, I know you've been saying a lot about influencers, celebrities coming to do something, but for the first time, I'm hearing you mention an organization, Gaga Foundation. So is it that other NGOs, private companies, and all that have not been, part of what you're doing in Makoko? I'm just curious. This is just a question of a very curious young man here.
Yes, like, let's say kudos to all the foundations that have been coming around. Like most of them, foundation now it's right now. Some of them decided to come for an outreach. They come with food, they give the children, and other foundation might come tomorrow, they give them books, textbooks. So that's how they have been part of the what I'm doing as well. Like I have many foundations that have visited the school. Even most of them have been trying to help one way or the other. Even some of them are even doing fundraising as well. Like I have different foundations. Just like you came with a foundation some days back, right?
Yeah.
Even Magbacity Foundation. The last time they came, they gave out sewing machine.
Yeah, I saw some.
That's how they have been.
Okay. So in a nutshell, a lot of foundations, a lot of NGOs have also been coming around and also working with you on what you're doing. Wow, I must say that Taiwo, you are really doing great things. And just like I said, why you stepped out the other time, that's your decision, to take up a responsibility that probably you could have avoided. Yeah, because I'm saying this because, as a young man, there are a lot of young people also out there who probably would have seen stuff like that and just, oh, okay, you know what? In as much as I'm actually making my own ends meet and I'm able to fend for myself, see, my life is just good. But you look beyond that. You took responsibility over what is not right. You made it your own business. And a point of reference which really touched me with the fact that you sold your own, your own means of livelihood, which I would not say, I'm tempted to say looks like a very foolish decision. At the first time, just like you said, some people told you, like, are you sure? Like, are you serious? You sold your own boat just because you want to start a school, and it's not as if this school is going to be a for-profit school that people will be paying you for. Children that probably their parents cannot afford to send them to school are the ones who will be attending. How then do you intend to? So I must really say that, great things you're doing. Just like as I can see on YouTube right now, Alphonsus in Nick Bedion says, "Hi Taiwo, well done." And yes, I'm also saying to back that up, that well done, Taiwo, well done for the great things you are doing. I'm sure that one of these days, for us at Coappt Solutions, I've always been telling my team actually this, that we are still going to come to Makoko to do, a proper documentary also with you, because it's something I think we would want to do. But let me hear from you. Is this something like, thank God I'm even saying this live now? Is this something you think we should be able to do with you?
Yeah, it's fine. You've been coming to Makoko for a long time, so no problem.
Yes,
you can come in anytime.
The reason for that is because, we would really like to, I'm sure that a lot of people have been doing a couple of documentary, but I think we'd like to take this from a different perspective. We can't actually exhaust all the conversation right now because of the limited time we have. I'm also trying to keep this within the frame within 1 hour 1 hour duration, so that people don't also get to be online for too long. And yeah, we are currently pressed for time, but for everyone who is seeing this right now, either you're watching this live or you're watching it later on YouTube, please, I'm going to beg us, let's share this, to as many people that we know. Now, the reason for this is that by also sharing content like this, I know it's very easy for us to share content, YouTube, dance, and all those kind of things. They are very fantastic. I have nothing against that. But the reason why we are doing this is because when you're also able to share this, you are part of the story, because you might share this to someone else who sees it, who gets inspired, probably to start something, or they also get inspired to be part of what is being done. And you do not know. You might just share this to somebody, and just like Taiwo said, he posts online, somebody sees what he has posted, and from there, somebody else is saying, I'm like, oh, I like what this guy is doing. I want to get to Makoko to see how I can support them. And also that is what we're also trying to do here, to make the whole world know about people like this, what they are doing, so that we have more people to be interested in them and also want to be part of them. So please be kind enough to share this to your friends, to your network, every platform that you think you're on, so that people can be able to connect with you. Okay, so Taiwo, before I let you go, yes, we are currently at the concluding part of our conversation. Now, this is a question that have to do with what we do at Coappt Impact Corner. So I just want to hear from you just something about Coappt Impact Corner. How do you think about Coappt Impact Corner?
I think Coappt Solution, I think you guys are doing amazing work. Like most time I watch your stories, how you tell people stories, and it's really amazing. I know we have a lot of people out there. Most of them, I think, by sharing people's story, people get to start up something. Like I said, just like I said about my own story, I think this will be inspired by so many people when they watch it. Sometimes you don't just have to like say, oh, if I give out this, I'm going to be a loser. Just make sure you do things you know you can do. Just feel free and do it. Even time I wanted to give out my outboard engine and my fishing net, I was like, no, let me just start something new. Let me see how I can help these people. But today, to God be the glory. A lot of people saw my story. They always want to come and see what I'm doing. People all over the world. But to you guys, well done. You guys are really doing a great job. And I think it's good for everyone watching us to share the story so that other people can also see it. That means you guys are part of the story. Thank you all. God bless.
Yeah, thank you so much, Taiwo. Yes, thank you. We are happy that we are able to be part of this story, by also helping others to know about the story. But before I let you go, how can people get to connect with you? Because I think it's very important for people to know how can they get to reach out to you if they probably wants to reach out to you.
Yeah, if they want to reach out to me, I have my WhatsApp number is 081 0391 3491. Or people
Okay, can,
can
can, can you can you call that again? 081.
081
Yeah.
0391
Okay.
3491.
Oh, okay.
Or people can easily connect with me on Instagram at Taiwo Shemede, at Taiwo Prince Shemede.
Oh, okay. Taiwo
Yeah.
Prince Shemede.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, all right. That's on Instagram, right?
Yes, on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. All right. So we are just trying to put this online so that everyone can see it, and they can also reach out, to you through that. So thank you so much, Taiwo, for the time shared with us today. I must say that personally, I'm not trying to flatter you here, that I'm actually inspired. I'm so inspired by what you do, and I would like to say, please don't stop doing it. Don't stop doing it. Makoko is just the starting point. I believe that there is still a lot that is to come out. There's still a lot that you need to do. As a Christian, there's a saying, there's this part in the Bible that said that can anything good come out of Nazareth? You understand? So, gold doesn't come out in pleasant places. Gold comes out, in rough places. And diamonds comes out in rough places, and that is what makes them to shine. And I must say that you fit into that qualification. And not to say that Makoko is a rough place, by the way, but that is just an illustration, because I also believe that in that same community, there are several other people who would come out like you. When they see other young people, when they see what you're doing, they will get inspired to also see what they can do. And by the time you're doing yours, they are doing their part. And there are several organizations around Makoko who are also helping one way or the other. And then before you know it, I think in few years to come, we all will see Makoko from a different perspective. I think it would be nice to see Makoko from a tourist perspective, whereby when we are going through Third Mainland Bridge, we are seeing the light, we are seeing the beauty, we are seeing a community, even though it's on water, but it's a form of attraction to people. Everyone passing through Third Mainland Bridge sees it and would want to get a feeling of Makoko. And I'm sure that very soon we're going to get to that point by God's grace. So thank you so much, Taiwo, for your time. It's really nice, having you join us today. I personally enjoyed myself, and I'm sure that our viewers out there also, enjoyed themselves. I need to let you go now. Taiwo, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are able to watch us to this point, I must say congratulations to you, for being part of this wonderful story. Yes, you're also part of this story, but please, you won't be part of it completely if you do not share. Please do not forget to share. Do not forget to comment. Do not forget to like. Yes, please, and subscribe. Yes, subscribe so that when we come with inspiring stories like this, when we come with change makers like this, you are not going to miss out. So you can be part of the first set of people to get to know about this. And by the way, this is brought to you by Coappt Solutions. And Coappt Solutions is a social impact tech company. So we are focused we're a tech company that is focused majorly on social impact organizations, professionals, and enthusiasts, where we connect them to resources, connect them to community, we connect them to network that they need, to succeed. If you work within the space, either as a private company or as an NGO or a nonprofit or even a public organization, we are your go-to guys when it comes to helping you with your technological solutions, your digital needs to get your work out there. Please reach out to us. You can reach out to us at Coappt are spelled COAPPT at Coappt across all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. It is at COAPPT. And you can send us a mail at contact@coappt.com. Please reach out to us, and everything you think you need, we are readily available to provide solutions to your technological need. And once again, I am G.O. Lawal, and it's been a pleasure, to be your host for today. And much appreciation to my colleague who has been behind the scenes, Samuel Odusoya, making sure that I'm able to do this conveniently, and we're able to have a wonderful conversation. Thank you so much, Samuel, for the good work you are doing. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, till next week, I see you. Please expect another wonderful guest to share his or her inspiring story with us. Till next week, enjoy yourself, enjoy your week, enjoy